Hi, welcome to Steve Peters Music. In today's video I would like to do another review. This time it's an equipment review and the piece of equipment is something I recently just brought for myself, and it's the SubZero Controlkey 61 from Gear4Music. For those of you that don't know, SubZero is a brand which is exclusive to Gear4Music, and they'll do many things. They do obviously live gear, as we see here, PAs, microphones, mixers, wireless systems, studio gear like audio interfaces, monitors, Midi controllers, which we're reviewing here today, microphones, headphones, and they also do, which was their first big thing, lots of different guitars. Now, as a guitarist, maybe in the future I will purchase one of these and review it, or, Gear4Music, if you're watching, I am a guitarist and I would happily accept and review one of your guitars. But back to what we're actually speaking about today. Now, recently I had to buy a new keyboard MIDI controller, as I am starting my BA honours in music in September, but I didn't have a huge budget to spend, so I had to shop around. It would have been nice to have something like a big sort of Native Instruments 88 key, complete control, but see, that's way out of my budget, so I had to scale down, and I found this at 61 key MIDI controller keyboard, and it was £89.99. They do have many other different models. They have them in 25 key, 49 key, and even 88 key versions, all by SubZero. But the next bit I filmed on my phone, which will be of the actual product I have here, so I will let you see that, and then we'll come back and I will let you hear how well it will transition between notes when you're actually using it. Alright, so let's have a look at what we have here. We have 49 keys, which, as you can see, they're not weighted, but they are velocity sensitive. We have our standard pitch bend wheel and our modulation wheel. We then have here where we can select our octaves, and we also have a fader which is assignable, as is your modulation wheel. We then have 4 control knobs which can be split between 2 banks, which again all assignable. If we then take a look at the back, we'll see that we have obviously an on and off switch, which is a nice touch. Over there we then have a power input, which is great for if you are not running through a USB bus like I am now. You can run in through standard MIDI connection and be powered by a power adapter, which obviously they'll sell separate. Another nice touch here is 2 inputs for pedals, so you could plug in a sustain pedal, or you could plug in another expression pedal, which you can use for key mapping in your MIDI samples. The keys, they feel quite good. There's a nice little bit of spring to them. Obviously, like I said, they're not weighted or hammer action, but they are velocity sensitive, which is what we do want with this. So overall, for the price, it works very well. So let's go back to the door and we'll start seeing it in action, so you can hear how well it sort of goes between notes as you're playing. Okay, so here we are. You've seen the actual product. I've walked you through its different features. I mean, just to have a quick even further go, 61 touch sensitive keys, PC and Mac compatible, MIDI and USB connectivity, which I've shown you through the walkthrough of it. The control knobs, obviously they haven't put about the fader here in the write-up, but it does have that assignable fader as well, and compatible with most sequencers and obviously most DAWs. I use it in Reaper and Cubase and Ableton and FL Studio, and it works fine in all of those. So let's actually let you hear it being used, so you can hear how it will transition between notes whilst you are actually using it, playing in a solo piece over the top of something. So here we have, this is the backing for one of my guitar solo tracks, K, which is available to stream on Spotify, which is, if you want to hear it with the guitars on it, then check out the link down in the description below. And the instrument I am going to use, this will be, I'm going to use a solo cello patch. In this case I will be using Tina Gao, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but the artist series from Cine Samples, and I'll be using her legato patch, which is one of the best cello legato patches I've played, and there are many good ones out there. So if we start the track, and here we go, and I'll also use the pitch bend wheel so you can hear how well the pitch bend wheel works as well. There you go, you can hear how it changed, and the notes, they transitioned very well between each other with the keyboard. It played reasonably smoothly. The pitch bend did exactly what I wanted it to do, so I can't complain for basically 90 quid. It's an awesome piece of kit. It's sturdily made, and maybe in the future when I get a bit more of a budget I may try out their 88 key version and review that for you. But for now I would say yes, it's definitely worth the money that I paid for it, and anybody out there who, like myself, is on a tight budget, needs a new MIDI keyboard controller, then yes, I can't fault this. It works on both USB and MIDI. It's powered by your MIDI bus as well, which is a bonus, and I could, if I want to, plug in 2 different pedals, an expression pedal and a sustain pedal. So it really does exactly what you need it to do at a price you can afford. So this is Steve signing off, and I look forward, and remember, check out the full track in the description below with the guitars on it, and I will catch you next time.